you come across people who have had romances on the internet via webcam or texting, on instant message or webcam like this. Now, the thing is that people say, well, what do they do with that information? Well, I don't know if you have looked at sex sites on the internet, and it's got video recordings of girls who have had sex with their partner on the internet. Usually it's the one-sided, where the girl is doing her, rubbing her chest and her vagina and all those other things, and showing all the inward bits and outward bits. And people wonder, how do they get on those sites, those girls? Well, if you're into those webcam sex things and you've been into dating someone in a romance scam, well, most likely they've recorded it and they've posted it or sold that video off to a site that purchased you having intimate relationships with the stranger on the internet. What can you do? Well, you can always contact that website and ask them, can they remove that video for you, because it wasn't intended. You are the owner of that video because it has your face, da-da-da-da-da. They'll probably argue with you that it's a public site, it was obtained publicly, they got it off another site, and so it goes down the channels. Now, webcam sex is based on someone having usually one-sided sex on the internet. If it's two-sided, it's another person with a partner or a bunch of people being recorded, and you're watching it, viewing it, whatever. Now, some people would probably not want to say they've tried that, been there, done that, seen it all, but some couples use that as a healing tool, a relationship builder, to have intimate relationships over the internet, via something like this. If you're watching it, and I'm rubbing my nose, sticking out my tongue and say, oh baby, oh that's a licky. Yeah, anyway, yeah, sounds silly. So if what happens is there's a thing that people don't realise, that it can be your information that someone video records, if you're unsure of who they are, could be sent to the media, like Mr. Anthony Weiner and all these other people who ended up with girls on the internet, and then they said, well, we had sex with this Weiner. Unfortunately, that bloke had to give up his job. His reputation was shattered, had been shattered. It's difficult. If you're going to, and I'll explain it in short sense, if you're going to have romance on the internet, be careful. If you're not unsure, just do your typing, because typing can be done by anyone. Type out your internet, fantasies, because these Nigerian, Albanian, bloody Spanish, Russian, whatever scammers will do anything to get money from you. And some people have told me that they've done all that, and that they've threatened to contact them at work and send this to their bosses, and all their intimate details that they had achieved on the internet. I know I'm not really giving you much of a guideline here, but usually the scammer will have a broken webcam. Now, the broken webcam they can't use. If you ask them, can they borrow someone else's computer And their webcam, oh, there's no one available, they don't know anyone. So it's usually left to you to do the monkey juice. You know, pull yourself off if you're a bloke, and they want to watch a woman jerk herself off, you know, rub her vagina until she comes or whatever, and show all her pinky bits. Now that's intimate. That's intimate that an adult shares with an adult, but unfortunately some people aren't adults enough to deal with that, and they use that against you. Anyway, be careful of IM sex, webcam sex. If you want to get the idea what I'm talking about, because children do watch this also, is check out web sites and just type in webcam chat, webcam sex, IM sex, whatever, and you'll see what I mean, that there's actually videos of a couple where you'd think a woman is on her own and she's, you know, communicating back and forwards with her partner. It turns out that they were being video recorded and they ended up on a website. So anyway, that's what you get for webcam. Well, I better go. The phone's ringing.